Thanks everyone for having a watch of this little video that I'm putting together along with Anna here, chatting about the upcoming season of Lent and perhaps how we might respond well prayerfully. I think it's true to say that in the Catholic spiritual tradition, there's a sense of always self-gift, our ability to give ourselves away in love. I think that's a beautiful instinct, and so much of the Catholic tradition is involved with that. But I think we're approaching this time of Lent with another instinct, and that is Lent is a time for self-reflection, self-examination, an assessment of how we're going in our interior lives, and a chance during Lent to perhaps to move a little more deeply into the spiritual life. One of the beautiful ways to do that, of course, and many of you will have experienced this, is a time of adoration. I think there's something very beautiful about that practice, and perhaps during Lent we might consider, of course, when we go to adoration we're often petitioning the Lord. We feel His closeness, we want to enter into a relationship with Him, we're telling the Lord a whole lot of things, our hopes, our fears, our aspirations. But I wonder if it's also a time for greater receptivity, a greater sense that the Lord has got something to say to us. And perhaps during Lent we might aim to be less active in our prayer lives. Most of us are too active, actually. Sometimes we just need to take a bit more time to listen to what the Lord's got to say. Beautiful reading Gospel the other day, you'll know it. It's the story of the rich young man, and we know how that unfolds. Twice during that story we hear that Jesus gazed at the young man and He loved him. I think the gaze of Jesus is a beautiful gift to us. And I wonder if during adoration we might consider that even though, of course, we're gazing at Him, He also is gazing at us. One of the beautiful definitions of prayer is allowing God to love us more. Moving ourselves into a situation where the love of God can permeate us in a deep way. So during this Lenten season, how about let's be somewhat active in our prayer lives, but let's aim to be more receptive. It's a feminine genius, actually. John Paul II often spoke about the feminine genius for a relationship that lies with women. Man or woman, let's try and have something of that genius for ourselves when we're in front of the Lord, to feel His gaze upon us and perhaps to quieten down a little our petitioning of Him. Perhaps that's a worthy project for this Lent.